Hi, guys. We are here with the Get Your Sexy Back program. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Vicki Poole, for those that don't know me, and I am a master transformational coach and a hypnotist. And then this is Christine. Go ahead and introduce yourself,
Hi,
Christine.
I'm Christine Strasbeck. I am a health coach, fitness instructor, nutrition expert, crazy person.
That's a given, right? We are really excited to invite you all into this amazing program. We are really seeing what is possible in 30 days. It's going to be a life-changing. And so we just have a little bit on our agenda tonight of what we want to talk about. And one of the things we want to ask you is, what are the things that come up for you when you're thinking about your health, your weight, and your body? So you can just reach out to us and let us know what those are, or you can put something in the comments and we'll address those different things each meeting. And so we look forward to being able to serve you at the best way possible. And so I'm going to let you start, Christine, if you don't mind.
Not a
Christine,
problem.
we talked before we got on here about the different things that we wanted to help you with on this first meeting. And like I said, welcome. We're so excited to have you here. All right, Christine, take it away.
So one of the things that I found, I'm a retired chef and I love food. I love great varieties of food. When you're not prepared, you just grab anything. Even though you might love different foods, you'll just grab anything because you're hungry, especially if you're sleep deprived. If you're tired, you're going to want to go for those quick carbs, that sugar cravings to come. So, how we combat that then is by making sure that we're always prepared. So, through this 30-day program, I will be sharing with you some things that you can make ahead to help you stay the course. Our goal is always long term health, it's not short term benefits. So, for instance, this morning we talked about having things made ahead of time. So I showed how I do a pound of bacon and I get all the fat off. Fat is good for you, so save that to cook with. But then it's done, and I can use it in a variety of dishes, and that's already taken care of. The same way I make hard boiled eggs once a week, get them done, peel them, put them in the refrigerator. So just simple little tasks that can help us when we have that grab and go mentality and we're just so hungry that just helps us. And then over time, after you've got that managed and you're not eating as much sugar and you're not having those crazy highs and lows and your insulin's not going bonkers, it'll smooth out, but you'll still have that food there to grab when you're ready, when you need it. And likewise with exercise, I've developed a program that's only like 15 minutes long and we're targeting all of our muscles. So through repetition, we get muscle build. And through muscle build, we have a better metabolism. And through that, we start to lose and drop the fat. So our goal is fat loss and not weight loss. We don't have to worry about the scale. We can just let it go
Mhm.
and really concentrate on building that strong muscle that's going to help us as we age so that we can continue to be mobile. So we want to be the old lady that can get in and out of the chair at 90 years old. We want to be able to walk a couple miles at 90 years old, roll in and out of bed easily. So it is not about how much can you lift right now. It's about how much is this going to help me in the future. But if you don't start now, then the future is going to be it's going to be unattainable. You can start at any point in your life, but give yourself the best chances and the best boost you can going into that old age, and you are going to be so thankful that you did that. It's like saving money. When you put just a little bit away over time, it grows. It's the same way with working on yourself. The more that you put in, a little at a time, and you're consistent, the better off that long term body and health is going to be. So it's an investment in yourself. And I'll be
Yeah.
with you every step of the way. I'll be there showing you different things every single day.
I love that. I love that because as we get older, the mobility things becomes in our face a lot more, right? And so for those that don't know, a few months ago, I was having an issue with my hip and it was like I thought it came out of the blue, but it didn't. It was really I noticed things and I didn't do anything about them, right? When it really hit me hard, I couldn't go up and down the steps in my home. I couldn't pick up a basket of clothes and take them downstairs to the laundry room. My daughter had to do it for me. I could not I could not roll over in the bed. I ended up having to shift to the other, sleeping on the other side of the bed because I couldn't get in on that side because that was where my hip was hurting. And then I ended up having to crawl across things to get to a place. And then I would wake up in the middle of the night crying in pain from my hip.
Oh,
And
hate that for you.
so thank God I've gotten to a place where it's not that issue anymore. Now it still has little twinges here and there, but what I love about the workout, especially that we just shared that you did, was that you demonstrate different things that you do that actually help those mobility pieces and you talk about them. And I love the pieces that you do where you're actually doing those core movements, the belly dance movements, because our last session we did, we had belly dance expert that came in and we worked with all of that. And we discovered that everybody enjoyed that, but it felt a little intimidating for some people. And Christine was gracious enough to create this for us. And so she gives us those some of those movements. And it's just getting that core engaged with that. That also helps with incontinence issues that a lot of women especially have as they get older. And so by doing those
Pelvic
core
floor.
exercises that you show, it helps with that. And I'll be honest, previously I never would have even connected the two,
Yeah.
if that
That
makes
pelvic floor
sense.
work is really, it's about the whole line of your body. So you've got your little abdominals, obviously they're low. And yeah, you're going to work that pelvic floor and all of that's going to help that little drip, that little drippy faucet.
Yeah, so that when you sneeze, you don't have to have on a pad to keep your
Wash
underwear
your
from
legs
getting
and
wet,
it's
right?
gonna fall. Yeah.
Probably too much information, but if you're
Oh
in
no,
this group,
I
if
don't think
you're
there's a woman out there that doesn't.
That's right. So we want to just be open and honest about some of the things that can make a huge difference in these things that you may have going on. From being able to, one of the mobility issues that I recognized later when my hip was really bothering me, that one of the first indicators I had was sometimes when I would be in the car and I would step out of the car, I would put my left leg out to step out, and then I would bring my right leg around and I would get this little catch in my hip. And I would think, what is that? And so you even talk about that in one of the mobility exercises to make sure that you can do that well. And so it's magical. What is it, 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Just doing that 15 minutes every single day can be magical to your life. And so, what we're asking you to do, if you're in this program, is to do this once a day at least. That's 15 minutes out of your day, right?
And part of it's on the bed. So you don't even have to get out of bed to do it. You can do the stretch from your bed. It is the best way to wake up. Really, you're going to wake up and you're going to stretch and you're going to feel like your neck is going to release and your shoulders are going to be less tense. It is the way to go.
Beautiful. Yeah. So looking forward to doing that with everyone. And so we're going to be checking in to see how you guys are doing with that. And then I wanted to talk just really quickly about one of the things that seems to really be an issue for a lot of women, right? The belly fat.
Oh, yeah.
So
Everybody.
I'm taking a different approach to it. Now, I believe in all of the working out, but there's a mindset thing that goes on when it comes to our bodies that I really want to address. And so, one of the things that we typically do is when something is really bothering us, it makes us feel like we're not as attractive or whatever, we condemn the hell out of it. So, I've heard people say, "Oh my God, my belly is just so big. I hate it. And I wish I could have surgery and remove it. I wish I could do this." And there's a lot of really condemning our bodies for how they look. And the thing is that I want to really touch on the fact that whatever's going on in our bodies are magnificent. They have the ability to do things that defy nature, basically, the way that we can move, the way that we can think, the way that we feel, right? And the thing is, whatever's going on your body, let's say you've got the belly, which I do as well, is that it's time to accept it. We're not saying we want to keep it. We're saying we accept it. We're not condemning it because we want to love this vessel
Yes.
that we have, right?
We have to be appreciative for the gift of our body.
That's right. That's
So
right.
many people would be, they're looking at you as their goal.
Yeah,
You may not like you, but you are the goal to someone. And I feel for me that my body is a blessing in whatever shape it is. Is it perfect? No, but I am so blessed to have two arms and legs that work, to have a belly that gave birth to children. Just, it's miraculous. It's a
it is.
miraculous body. It can do amazing things. And it's got us through 100% of our hard times.
That's right.
It has a perfect track record.
Yes.
Pretty amazing.
And the thing about extra weight on our bellies, especially, that is a protection thing. Our bodies, like in their magnificence, figure out ways to protect us from things. And so, especially if you are overly emotional about things, it will actually put more fat around our bellies to protect our belly space, our womb, right? And
Completely.
so if we've got extra there, it has been to protect us. So it's been doing a job for us just from the way we've lived our life. And it could be from things that have happened in our past, some kind of traumas. And sometimes traumas are not even real traumas. They just feel like traumas inside in the moment, right? And so it's getting that adrenaline flow actually will create more belly fat. So the thing that I would love everybody to do, so everybody that's watching, I would love for you to do this process. And it's such a liberating process because we want to, like Christine said, our body's magnificent. It's got us through everything that we've ever had to do. And so it is a vessel that we need to appreciate and love. So we're going to start loving the parts of us that we normally criticize. So from now on, instead of criticizing, you're going to thank it. So what this looks like is what I want you to do is just get in front of a mirror and you just take off all your clothes. And for some of us, at times that can feel like I don't want to do that. But the thing is I want you to get connected to you, your feminine body, and love your body just as it is. I want you to start looking at it as that gift. And then what I want you to do, if your belly is the thing that's bothering you or another area, wherever that is, for me, it's always been my belly, always. So you put one hand on your belly and you put the other hand on your heart. And then you just say, thank you for protecting me and serving me all these years. And right now, I know that a lot of this comes from the different things that I've thought and the things that I've experienced and how I've felt. But I want you to know, and you're speaking to your body right now, I've got this. I think I'm going to be fine. So you can go ahead and release all the extra unwanted pounds and fat. Just release them little by little because everything's going to be okay. I've got this. And every single time you get in front of the mirror, you love on your body because it is magnificent. And for one thing, let's just be honest here. Not everybody is supposed to be the same size. No, all body types, right? And curvy bodies are amazing. Whatever your body is what it's supposed to be. And then by doing these processes that we're going to be taking you through, this loving on your body, I'm telling you, if you do this every single day, every single time you look in the mirror and you catch yourself saying something not nice about your body, whether it's the flabby arms, maybe
I
it's
call that the second wave.
yeah. And then for some people, maybe it's a saggy breast, it's the belly, it's a saggy butt, whatever it is. The thing is that I want you to start loving on that part and allowing it to morph and change however it's supposed to. As we're doing these other things, as we're doing the working out, we're doing the stuff for the mindset, we're doing the stuff about eating well, we're doing all of these things to naturally affect our body. And this is not like Christine said, it's not a weight loss program. We're going to release the things that are no longer needed, but we want to get rid of the scales. We want to get rid of the diet mentality. This is not about dieting and depriving yourself. It's about being conscious about what you're eating and how you're eating, conscious about your thoughts that are going through about what you're eating. So there's a lot going on, but none of it is diet industry, diet pills, all the new shots that people are coming out with, and which just really worry me for a
Oh,
lot
it's
of
scary.
people.
There's a lot of side effects that they don't tell you about.
Yep, of course. And the thing too is, and I don't know because I'm not versed on it, but there's a lot of things that people do, and I have been guilty of them before. I took that fen drug many years ago, whenever that was. I don't remember if it was the 80s or the 90s. It was probably the 90s, I guess. But I took fen and discovered that people were losing a lot of weight. I wanted to do it, but I felt weird on it. And I started having this metal taste and these different things, and I stopped doing it. But then I realized that other people were having heart valve issues. There were people dying from having taken the fen, and they took it off the market.
Yeah.
So just because something can go in and suddenly you don't want food anymore. I know one person that's taking that right now, and she has to set her clock to remind her to eat because she never wants food.
Yes. And I see
And
that a
so
lot.
that's not healthy. So
No.
what happens? I don't even know. So what happens when she no longer takes that?
So I have been working with quite a few people who've been on those drugs and they have to take them for life. This is what they're told. Two of them are diabetic. And I said, what happens when your weight comes to a normal level and you're not type 2 diabetic anymore? She said, oh no, I have to take this forever. And I said to her that, if you really believe that that's something healthy, then okay. But I think there's so much better ways to deal with that. You need to look at what caused you to be a type 2 diabetic, because she does forget to eat, because she'll go all day and then all of a sudden she's ravenously hungry and then she'll eat whatever. So just because you're losing weight doesn't mean you're healthier. The two are not synonymous. And
Right.
starving yourself is never a good thing, whether it feels like you're starving yourself or not. Your
Right.
body needs fuel. You are a Ferrari. You never see a Ferrari driving around without fuel. That would be ridiculous. Stuck on the side of the road, not working. So treat yourself better than a luxury car.
Yeah.
I know people that do routine maintenance on their cars all the time, have them buffed and shined, and don't take care of themselves. We are far more worthy than any car.
That's right. That's right. So, with all that said, we want to thank you guys for being part of the program, and we will be posting things in the group for you guys going forward. And then we will be meeting once a week. So, a week from today, we will be meeting again. And the thing is that we will do some little things in between to help you guys. And so we'll alert you and let you know what those are prior to so that you can get in on the call and participate with us. But I'm so excited about getting our sexy back.
Me too. I think you're really going to like the workouts, and I will be with you to share lots of recipes too. I love to do it live, so if you'll bear with me with that, then you'll get to see me live.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you guys for being here and
Yes,
for
thank you.
being part of this because we're excited to see where this takes you.
Can't wait.
That's right. Mwah. See you guys.
Patty.